Liberia, as a member country of the G7 Plus, is geographically located in West Africa and shares borders with three other G7 Plus member states, Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Cote d'Ivoire. With its capital city in Monrovia, Liberia gained independence from the United States of America on the 26th of July, 1847. Its official language is English, along with several local languages. Liberia has a presidential system of government, and its current president is Joseph Numa Boakai. The country is rich in natural resources such as rubber, iron ore, gold, and diamonds. The G7 Plus Secretariat team will undertake an official mission to Monrovia, Liberia, over 3 days from the 17th to the 19th of March 2026. The mission is led by G7 Plus Secretary General Helder da Costa, together with his team composed of Vice Secretary General Habib Maya, Media and Communications Manager Helcia Silvester, and Media and Communications Assistant Flora Lopes. During the mission, the team will meet with members of the government, the Speaker of Parliament, the National Elections Commission, development partners, civil society, and university students. The main objectives of these missions are to share and present the 2026 annual plan, and as Liberia assumes the role of vice chair of the G7 Plus, to discuss in depth how it can effectively carry out this role. To gain political support and strengthen the G7 Plus through advocacy, including encouraging the ratification of the G7 Plus Charter. To discuss Liberia's role as a member of the United Nations Security Council and how this can be linked with the G7 Plus to support other member countries in achieving peace. To present new areas of work such as the Rapid Response Center, which aims to facilitate member countries in achieving justice and fairness in the exploitation of natural resources by other countries. To discuss expanding and strengthening partnerships at the global level.
The G7 Plus Secretariat visited Monrovia, the capital of Liberia, on the 17th to 19th of March 2026. We had the privilege of meeting senior ministers of the cabinet, namely the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Deputy Ministers of Foreign Affairs, Minister of Finance, Minister of Justice, Honorable Speaker of the Parliament, civil society, university students, and the National Election Commissioners of Liberia. Out of these meetings, the key highlights include the commitment of the people of Liberia to preserve and maintain peace over the past 2 decades. We arrived at a critical times, and we are privileged to witness the political will, courage, and wisdom of the leaders of Liberia in cooperation with its counterpart, the presidents of Sierra Leone and President of Guinea-Conakry, in resolving the tensions along the borders between Liberia and Guinea-Conakry. And it is commendable about their efforts in resolving this tension. It shows how peace can be resolved when there is an aggression or when there is an tension. And the G7 Plus commends the work of the leaders by issuing a statement at this critical time, calling for calm, restraint, and resolve the issues, the differences peacefully. And that's the case. In our meeting with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Minister highlighted the importance of sustaining the peace over the past 2 decades. And we discussed about the role of Liberia being the deputy chair of the G7 Plus, And currently, Liberia is a member of non-UN Permanent Security Council member. They can amplify and leverage the G7 Plus voice at the international arena, especially in the United Nations. So we agreed that we are going to set up a working group both in Liberia and in New York to co-organize a high-level meeting in New York at the margin of the United Nations General Assembly. And Liberia, if everything goes well, will be able, in a position, to host the next ministerial meeting in Monrovia in 2027. With the Minister of Justice, we had the privilege of discussing about the importance of Rapid Response Advisory Center, where the G7 Plus Secretariat, with the funds from the G7 Plus Foundation, is going to help member states, in particular Liberia, to make use of the Rapid Response Center. The Minister has appointed a focal point with his Deputy Minister of Justice for codification to liaise with the G7 Plus Secretariat in order to move this agenda forward. With the Minister of Finance, there is a consensus that the Minister will continue to help with the ratification process of the G7 Plus ratification, where the Minister has pledged to contribute membership fee to the G7 Plus Secretariat as part of the membership contribution. We also had the privilege of meeting Honorable Speaker of the Parliament. And in our meeting, we briefly discussed about the ratification process. And the Honorable Speaker said that as soon as the ratification documents is submitted by the Executive, they will ratify it without delay. With the Election Commission commissioners, we also had the privilege of having a fruitful discussion, building on the observation mission that G7 Plus deployed its observers to monitor the elections in 2023. And as a matter of fact, carrying this forward, we have invited a commissioner from Liberian National Election Commission to lead this process in the upcoming election of another G7 Plus member state, namely São Tomé and Príncipe, on the 19th of July 2026. With civil society representatives, we discussed about the spirit of cooperation, and they briefed us that this weekend they are going to form a group of civil society from Liberia and Côte d'Ivoire and Guinea-Conakry to go to the border and discuss the current tension that exists among these two countries. We had the privilege of meeting the UN agencies and the ambassadors accredited to Liberia. Had a very productive discussion with them regarding the work of the G7 Plus and their role here in Liberia in building institutions and strengthening the capacity of the people of Liberia. And we also discussed about the mission of ECOWAS to one of our member states, Guinea-Bissau, and learn some of the lessons out of this mission. We had also the privilege of briefing the students of the University of Liberia, especially the youth, about the imperative of promoting peace. And as young people studying at the university, they are considered as the agent of peace and agent of change. And that's why the meeting was very productive, and it ended up with a very interactive discussion between the G7 Plus and the students of the University of Liberia. So this shows the wisdom, the courage, the spirit of collaboration, of maintaining peace and preserving peace that is hard-won over the past 2 decades. So overall, Liberia is really committed to continue carrying the G7 Plus agenda at the international level. With a strong leadership from Liberia, as currently testified by this visit, we are confident that in their role as deputy chair of the G7 Plus, we believe that we will make a difference in people's lives in the coming years. Thank you.
The G7 Plus is an intergovernmental organization of 20 member countries currently in transition from conflict to political fragility. Established in April of 2010, the group advocates for better international engagement in development and peace building in its member states.